Greater Allegheny Conference play begins this week at Andy Kosneski Field as the 2-1 Indiana Indians take on the 2-1 Mars Fighting Planets at 7 o'clock Friday night. Previewing Friday's matchup is Indiana head coach Brad Wright. This preview is brought to you by S&T Bank, People Forward Banking. Coach, the performance by Levi Porter in your offense Friday night was really impressive. Talk to me about the game plan going in that led to that performance.
Well, the plan was we were going to keep away from them, keep the ball away from them, milk the clock down to 10 seconds, the play clock that is, and hopefully run the ball effectively, which we were able to. Our linemen graded out very well, all 80% or better on their assignments, and when you do things like that, you're going to run the ball well.
I thought Trevor Smith did a good job as well of managing the game.
Yes, he had a very high completion percentage. We didn't need to throw very much. When we did have a third down situation where he needed to throw the ball, he was able to complete most of them. Nice, quick, easy throws off of rub routes to wide open receivers, and they ran in space, so it worked out well.
Yeah, and just the command of the offense, as you said, bringing that play clock down and just kind of keeping your team under control. I thought he did a really good job, and your offense bought in.
Definitely. We completed the game plan to a T. Trevor's very savvy. You know, you can't do those kind of things with a sophomore quarterback. You need an experienced quarterback that can take a deep breath and just relax and process things, and he does that well.
Your defense only gave up one touchdown. You gave up one on special teams and one on a fumble, but your defense, I thought they played lights out, considering all the hype that quarterback for Shadyside, Devin Harris, brought in.
Yeah. Well, absolutely, and as well as we executed on offense, we did that as well on defense. The plan, we threw a new wrinkle in with the nickel, and we were able to stop the run with 6 in the box and stifle their pass game with the extra defensive back.
You begin conference play Friday night. Now these games start to mean a little bit more. How have you addressed that with your team this week?
Well, we talked about making it personal this week, all right, and playing with a little healthy sports anger, if you know what I'm saying. They put 30 on us last year down at their field and shut us out. And I said, you should take that. You guys that are back this year should take that personal, and it shouldn't happen to this team.
Yeah, my recollection of last year's game was they came out and kind of punched you in the mouth and were out physical in every aspect of the game.
Yeah, no question about it. We just weren't ready for that stage. You know, with all the work we've put in this offseason, our hopes are that we're going to compete against these kind of teams and be with them on the stage and be ready.
Yeah. Now, they have a different quarterback coming in, we think. Eric Kasparovich is now playing wide receiver instead of quarterback, but that hasn't really slowed their offense down the last couple weeks. They put up big points. How do you look to slow them down this week?
Well, that kid that's playing right now was projected to be the guy before the Kasparovich just came to town, so he's a talented kid. They do a lot of RPOs with him. They don't have a lot of concepts, but what they do well. So to slow them down, we just got to make sure that we don't get road graded. They're really big up front, and we're just counting on our athleticism and our speed to get penetration on the front.
That was Coach Brad Wright joining me to preview the Indiana Mars football game Friday night. You can catch all the action beginning at 6:30 on WDAD 1450 AM, 100.3 FM, and on WDADradio.com, also on Renda Digital TV. I'll be joined by Mark Hilliard for all the action. This is Pat Dougherty reporting for Renda Media.